Hi everyone, I'm Mona and I have been reading Geeta. Okay, I have read two chapters in Gita till now. The one is the greatness of Gita, and the other one is principal teaching of Gita. From today onwards, I was starting the chapters of Gita, in which includes the conversation between Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, and Arjun, the warrior. Okay, but in this Gita, it has various character in mentioned in the book. Okay, so before I started with the chapters, I wanted to tell you a little background why Mahabharata happened. Okay, because this conversation, the Gita, the conversation between Lord Krishna and Arjun has happened during Mahabharata. So I want to tell you why Mahabharata happened, a little background, how everything started and why it happened, and the characters mentioned in the book Gita. So when I start reading the chapter, you guys do not have any questions, or if you have any questions regarding character, you can come back to this video and go through it and understand what character the Gita is talking about. Okay. So let's start with the background of it. Okay, so the Mahabharata is about the fight between cousins Pandav and Kauravs. Okay, so where these cousins come from? Okay, so it all starts with the King Shantanu from the Kuru dynasty. Okay, so King Shantanu is from the Kuru dynasty, and he married Ganga, the goddess Ganga. Okay, so the story goes like this. So she asked Shantanu that he should not ask her when she's taking the babies. Okay, and where is she taking them? Okay, so she start to give birth, and she drowned seven babies in the river Ganga. Okay, so these babies they have been cursed. So in the previous life they were demons, and they were cursed by Ganga, that they are going to they are going to rebirth and their life is going to be very bad, everything. And they apologized. So she said that I will be your mother and I will drown you in Ganga during the birth, and that will give you moksha. Okay, so that's why she asked King Shantanu to never ask her where she taking the baby. Okay, but during the eighth baby, when she was taking him to drown in the Ganga, he couldn't he couldn't watch this. Okay, so he went after her and saw that she was about to throw the baby in the river. Okay, so he stopped her. Okay, and that baby is Bhishma Pitama. Okay, he was named Bhishma Pitama, and then she told the entire story why she was drowning the baby, and now Bhishma Pitama has survived, and he has to go through all the pain which he was cursed with. Okay, so yes, the Mahabharata, entire Mahabharata has this character Bhishma Pitama, who have suffered a lot in entire journey till his death. Okay, that will come in Gita. So I'm just giving the background. Okay, so now Bhishma Pitama, but when he grew up, he vowed for celibacy. Okay, celibacy means he's never going to get married and have kids. So he vowed for celibacy, and Ganga, the goddess Ganga, left King Shantanu. Okay, so after goddess Ganga left Shantanu, he fell in love again with Satyavati. She was a fisherwoman, and the king met her and fell in love with her, and they had babies. And the king was the first son. Okay, she had their son, and from that son the lineage starts of Kaurav and Pandav. Okay, so the name of that baby is Vichitre. Okay, but he died in a very young age. So his wives, he had multiple wives. So they gave one gave birth to Pandavs and one gave birth to Kauravs. Okay, so Pandav are only five brothers, while Kauravs are 100 brothers. 100. Okay, so this is the background, and from this it starts with who is going to be the like who is going to handle the lineage. Okay, so who is going to be the successor of the kingdom, since Bhishma Pitama already vowed for not getting married. He is the first son, okay, and if he agreed that I would be the king, or if he had any son, they would get the succession, okay. But since he denied for the throne and also vowed for celibacy, he was out of the picture for the succession. So the succession fight started between Pandavas and Kauravas. So this is the main reason why Mahabharata started, okay, because Kaurav's family wanted, Kaurav's mother wanted them to be the successor, and while Pandavas, they wanted to be the successor. Okay, so this is why it all started, and it went downhill with the humiliation of Draupadi. That's where Krishna get involved in this. Okay, because Draupadi is sister of Krishna, Lord Krishna. Okay, and also it's also the story about this Sakuni Mama. Okay, and it's also his revenge for his sister Gandhari. Okay, so that's where the Mahabharata story, this is the background of Mahabharata story. Now the characters mentioned in Geeta. Okay, since I am reading Geeta, I'm going to tell you the uh, characters mentioned only in Geeta. Okay, the central characters are Krishna. Okay, he is the speaker of the Gita. Okay, and the reincarnation of Vishnu, God Vishnu, and he's also the charity of Arjuna. Okay, hi everyone. So Arjun, and he is guiding Arjun in the war. Now, the second central character is Arjun. He is the listener of Gita and one of the Pandavas. Okay, and he was facing the moral confusion about the fighting the war, because it was all his cousins, right? It was all his relatives, his family. So that's why. Now, Pandavas, they are five brothers. Okay, so first is Arjun. Not the first one, the mentioned, the central character of Gita. But the first brother, the eldest one, is Yudhishthir. Okay, he's the eldest brother, and he is the face of dharma. He never lies, and he's the face of the dharma. Okay, second brother is Bhim, and he is famous for his strength. Third one is Arjun, who is the central character of Gita, and fourth one is Nakul. He is skilled for horse training, and the fifth one is Sahdev. Okay, and he is known for his wisdom. Now, these are the Pandavas. Now, the Kaurav, where we only have to know, the only one mentioned is Duryodhan. He's the eldest Kaurav, okay, and he is standing against the Pandavas, okay, and then all of his brothers, 99 brothers, okay. So his ambition, he wanted to have the succession, okay, the throne. That's why the war, okay. Now, other warriors on the battlefield who have been mentioned in Gitas are Bhisma Pitama, grand uncle of both Pandav and Kaurav. Okay, but he's fighting from Kaurav's side. Okay, because it's all family. Okay, so they had to take the sides. So Bhisma Pitama, he took the side of Kauravs. Now Dronacharya is teacher of both Pandavs and Kauravs, but during the fight, Dronacharya also took the side of Kauravs. Okay. Next is Karn. Karn, his Arjun's rival and also his half brother. Okay, but he took birth before the marriage, so they denied that he was like she left him. Okay, so now he's enemy of them, and he became friend with the Kauravas. Okay, now Aswathama, his son of Guru Dronacharya. Okay, and he's very like very famous, very strong warrior. Okay, and he's also fighting from the Kaurav side. Now Shalya, he's king of Madra, and also at the side of Kauravs, but he was secretly helping Pandavas. Okay, now we have Jayadratha also fighting from the side of Kaurav, and he is the reason Abhimanyu, Arjun's son, dies. Okay, Abhimanyu is also character mentioned in Gita. He's Arjun's son. Okay, and he's also known for a great warrior, but he died at the very young age. Now, other characters mentioned is Dhritarashtra. Okay, he's the blind king and father of Kauravs. Okay, and he's not physically present in Gita, but this Gita, he's listening through Sanjay. Now, Sanjay is his right advisor and he's the narrator of Gita. He's telling, since Krishna is telling it to Arjun, and Sanjay, while listening everything and watching everything, he's narrating it to Dhritarashtra. Okay, now Draupadi is also a character who's mentioned in the indirectly mentioned in Gita because she's the wife of Pandavas, all five brothers. She's wife of all five brothers. Okay, the divine figures whose mention is Gita is Vishnu because Krishna is the reincarnation of Vishnu, Brahma because he's a creator of uh, universe and he is referred in the Krishna explanation about creations. Okay, so that's how he's mentioned in Gita. Shiva because he's a cosmic form of Krishna, and Indra because he's Arjun celestial father. Okay, so Arjun is a son of Indra. Okay, now but these all characters are mentioned in Gita, but the main central characters are Krishna and Arjun. Okay, and the conversation, the entire Gita is about the conversation between Krishna and Arjun. Okay, so I mentioned the characters and the backstory of Mahabharata because from tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start reading the chapter wise Gita. Okay, so there will be different characters mentioned, and I didn't want my viewers to get confused what characters are these and where they come from. That's why I mentioned the characters today. So if in the next chapters or whenever I read something from the Gita and some characters are mentioned, if anyone gets confused, they can come back to this video and watch the characters and how it all happened. Because while watching, see, it's not necessary everyone is watching from the first day, right? So if anyone catches up in the upcoming videos, if they get confused what's Mahabharata, how it all started and what happened, what is the backstory and where it all started. Okay, so they can come back to this, or the characters if they get confused, okay, what characters are we talking about. Okay, so Kauravs are 100 brothers. Okay, so yes, these are the characters, and I already told the backstory. Now from tomorrow onwards I'm going to start with Gita, and it's going to start with chapter first because I have already read the greatness of Gita and the principal teaching and already discussed the backstory and the characters. So from tomorrow, I will start chapter one of Gita. And if you do not have any questions right now, I'm going to get offline and I will come back in 15 minutes or half an hour with my new segment, which is Hindu mythology with Mona. So thank you for your time. Namaste.